This must be the high point of the fame. Doing a breakdown about tacos and burritos. Pretty sure that a public access cable news show is going to pick me up in no time. How's it going, new friends, old friends, people that accidentally stumbled on here looking for some sort of Fox News highlight show? Episode 11. That means there's just one episode left before the season finale of the WTF Breakdown. Today we're going to dive headfirst into a controversial topic that is, much like Xbox and PlayStation, caused many a battle, many a fight, many a Facebook unfriending. That's right. Today we're getting into tacos versus burritos. People will tell you that one is better than the other, alright? There should be no hate on food. We're going to start off this breakdown talking about tacos first. Now, if we're talking about tacos, there's also, for me, two kinds of tacos. There's these kind of crunchy shell tacos, or even soft shell tacos. It's about the same to me. You did it like Taco Bell, made it home, or whatever. But then there's also street tacos. Now, if the battle today was between these two, street tacos are getting my vote 10 times out of 10. Street tacos are amazing. There's just something about the corn tortilla, the meat, and a little bit of cilantro and onion on top, and a little bit of lime. Oh man. Mwah! Chef's kiss, right? Al pastor is my jam. I could eat my weight in that stuff, which is a pretty good amount of tacos. If the battle was between street tacos and burritos, burritos don't have a chance. Now, if we're going with just your standard crunchy soft shell tacos, also not bad. And you can also put, like, steak and stuff in these as well. Things I like about these tacos, I like the crunch, they're fairly easy to put together. Like, you don't have to marinate stuff overnight. You can just stop by the store, get a pound of hamburger meat, and boom, you got tacos. That's a good point. That's a very good point. I make good points. So they're convenient too. One issue I have though is it's kind of hard to fill them up with a good amount of stuff. With the the street taco or the soft taco, you can kind of fill up a good amount of stuff in there, and you have a little bit of wiggle room. With the crunchy shells, it's pretty much fit what you can and hope to God it doesn't crack on you. They also have the stand and stuff shells, which have a flat bottom, which makes it convenient because your taco shells don't tip over. The issue is that when you bite into it, usually the bottom blows out like my corduroy pants in middle school. And just like those pants, it usually means your meat's falling out. Now, on to the challenger. I personally have no hatred towards the burrito. Burritos are good. In a perfect world, I usually have both on my plate, because why wouldn't you? Burritos are awesome for the fact that you can pretty much load them up. You can literally fill a tortilla, wrap it up, and have that thing be bitter than an infant. If you have a Taco Del Mar next to you, and you go there to get the Mondo burrito, do what I do. Have them throw a little nacho cheese in that thing as well. Sure, it might cost like $1 or $2 extra, but it's worth it. I feel a lot of hatred directed at the burrito comes from the fact that when you make them at home and it comes time to roll them up, it can be a bit of a challenge. There's lots of flipping, rolling, and tutting, and it's not like rolling a joint. That's probably a lot easier sometimes, especially if you go heavy on your filling, which obviously I do. Now, between these two contenders, there's a third item that's often overlooked, and that's a shame. If this was WWE, right about now, you'd hear some music blast off, and then you'd see this third contender running out to the ring to kick some wholesale ass. What is that third contender? That third item is none other than the chimichanga. In my mind, my opinion, doesn't mean I'm accurate, the chimichanga to me is like the best of both of these things. You know, I don't know. Maybe the burrito is like standing like Tinder, sees Taco, and he's like, oh my god, she's stunning. And he swipes right, and they go have ice cream, and they're just hitting it off. And of course, you know, if you're hitting it off really good that first date, I mean, chances are it might be kind of wild, and Burrito forgot to bring his tinfoil to wrap the bottom. And if you've ever eaten a big burrito without a cover on the bottom, you know that it's just going everywhere. And then the next day, Burrito wakes up and he's like, oh shit, I don't have my tinfoil bottom on. Where'd my filling go? And they're sitting there and they have some coffee, and then like 9 months later, Tato's like, I'm pregnant. And kablamo, you have a chimichanga. Hi. I'd just like to say that while that conversation of how chimichangas are made might have gotten out of control, I feel like it could be accurate. Think about it. A chimichanga really is just the best parts of burritos and tacos stuffed into a tortilla, and then some genius in the history of the world was like, let's deep fry it. And it's just the greatest thing ever. I have not had a bad chimichanga. You might hate or love the taco or burrito, whatever side you're on. The chimichanga is the peacemaker. Whoever made up the chimichanga should have a goddamn national holiday named after him. So there we have it. My breakdown of the taco versus burrito. Which one do you choose? Let me know in the comments. Also, let me know your thoughts on chimichangas. And if you tell me you haven't had a chimichanga, I'm going to assume you're living someplace where fun is not allowed. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe button if you haven't already. And tune in next week when we have our season finale. Trust me when I say this. The season finale, it's a big one. So until next week, have a good day.